Hey guys, it's World of Wrestling here. Just wanted to cut a short video before I get back to work. I'm on my break right now. So I thought I'd go ahead and upload a video for you guys just discussing something that I actually heard on YouTube off of the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast with Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I'm not exactly the biggest hype man for Hulk Hogan, but I used to be his biggest fan. I loved Hulk Hogan back when I was a kid. Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage, and so forth. And one thing that I heard Hulk Hogan say that was absolute fucking genius, and this was in 1990 when Hulk Hogan said that he should have done this with Ultimate Warrior WrestleMania 6 with Steve Austin in this podcast. He said that he should have turned heel against Ultimate Warrior. He explained why in the 15-minute short video. I'll go ahead and send you guys a link in the description below on this video to give you guys an opportunity to hear word for word of what he said, if you're interested in that. But he went ahead and back in 1990 came up with a great idea, and Vince McMahon said no to this. And here's what the explanation was why he believed he should have turned heel and became Hollywood Hulk Hogan even back in 1990, 6 years before he became Hollywood Hogan in WCW. This guy, Vince McMahon's a fucking retard. He goes ahead, he says, at this point, we've kind of run through the whole red and yellow. We've milked the shit out of it. Let's do something different. Ultimate Warrior is becoming hot as the Intercontinental Champion. People are starting to get behind him. People are enjoying his work and what he has to offer. Let's turn me heel, have him the super baby face, and I lose the match. And unlike what we originally saw from what happened in 1990 where they embraced and hugged each other, he said that he should have turned on Ultimate Warrior and beat the living shit out of him. He explained the reason why that would have been a better idea than having Ultimate Warrior just stand in the middle of the ring and celebrate while Hogan walked off is because the fans were walking off with him. They were leaving because Hogan was leaving the ring. He said people were not looking at Ultimate Warrior celebrating with the belts in his hand. He said that at that point, he knew that was a huge mistake. He said in that podcast, he said, I really wished I would have just turned around and broke all the rules and just turned heel on him and had everyone go nuts over that and be pissed at me and feel sorry for him. He said that would have been the best thing for Ultimate Warrior and for myself. And he said it would have created a whole new character for him. He played a heel when he first came into WWF, and he just thought what they were doing was stupid. And as you look through the storylines that took place from 90 to 91 with Ultimate Warrior being world champion, it all led right back to Hulk Hogan becoming the WWE champion at the end, because Sergeant Slaughter took the title from Ultimate Warrior in 1991 Royal Rumble. So, bottom line, guys, Vince McMahon, even back then when he was a creative genius, wasn't so much of a creative genius because he didn't even listen to his wrestlers. He did what he wanted. If he said you weren't doing something, you weren't doing it. I just do not understand the logic. He said that it wouldn't go over well. How would it not go over well? Think of the transition from happy with someone that you're super high on, and then they do something completely terrible, and then you hate on their guts. It transitions into furious hate. Doing something like that, who's an uprising star, and turning them into the ultimate baby face because you're showing sympathy towards that character because of what has happened to that person. They got their moment taken away from him, making Hulk Hogan look like a selfish asshole. Come on, man. That was creative genius on Hulk Hogan's part. And I'm not a person that compliments Hulk Hogan for what he does creatively and what he wants to do. He really kind of makes himself a little too much important than worrying about everyone else. But in this case, he actually gave a shit about someone else, because by doing that for himself, turning heel, he would also been helping Ultimate Warrior. That's some crazy shit. And the same situation is going on right now in professional wrestling with Roman Reigns. Imagine this. I've been bringing this up 100 times over again. I have stated this multiple times. I believe there needs to be a mid-card champion who is super huge and super hot in the sense of popularity. And he is getting a lot of momentum. I think for a 6-month period, from September all the way up to WrestleMania, would be the perfect thing to do. The person that they should go with is Finn Balor, but they're going to probably revisit Finn Balor and Roman Reigns tonight. There's probably a possibility of that, or Brock Lesnar. Probably Finn Balor is going to face Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules, and then we're going to see Brock Lesnar face Roman Reigns at the Crown Jewel Saudi Arabia show. So that is pretty much the overall consensus, what I think the timeline is going to be with the matches on the pay-per-views that we're going to see for Roman Reigns for the next 2 months. Survivor Series, he's probably going to face the WWE Champion in a SmackDown versus Raw situation, which I don't give a flying fuck about. I think Survivor Series is going to be a complete waste of everybody's time. So I'm not even really caring for that show that much. Truthfully, I don't really care for any of these shows, but the thing is, if they do it right, they could get Finn Balor to be the guy to do it. They could get Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens could be a great person to go with the Intercontinental title, revisit that storyline later on in the future, have Kevin Owens win the Royal Rumble, and then going into WrestleMania, he's the Intercontinental Champion going up against the World Champion Roman Reigns, and we do a title for title match. And do that. I don't understand why Vince can't do this outside of the fact I just think he's given up. He's selling this company. He's done with it. He don't give a shit. He's 76 years old. He don't give a fuck. So, whatever, man. But I thought I'd, come on here and talk to you guys about that podcast I just came across. I will give you guys that link in the description down below. So at this time, leave your comments down below. As always, I'll definitely get back to you on that. Hit the like button if you like this video. And of course, as always, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And I thank you very much for watching. I will speak to you guys later on tonight for AEW Rampage. SmackDown will be uploaded on Saturday. So I will get around to that as soon as I possibly can. But I'm not going to be able to watch both shows and then review them, because I'll be doing that till 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. So anyway, guys, again, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys. Can't wait to speak to you guys later on tonight. And I will say goodbye.